Y'all voted against your own interest. I can't even believe it. Actually, that's a lie, because a lot of y'all don't read and you don't listen. Trump told your ass he was going to deport you. So do I empathize with your situation? Yes, because for some reason you thought you were exempt. Hispanics are being deported because Donald Trump is a bigot. Like, you didn't listen? He told you that for months. Mass deportations. So why did you think you were excluded from that situation? You wanted lower egg prices. Congratulations. You now have the Gulf of America. You thought that this man was actually going to reduce the cost of gas so regular people would be able to afford their essentials. Gas, food, all that good stuff. But guess what you got? Now, you got fired. Yeah, you got laid off. Because most of you were under the false impression that DEI was about black folks. Honey, it was not. White women benefit the most from DEI. About 70%. Yeah, we're last, as usual. So now you're getting laid off. And now he's threatening to remove government funds on all these different things. And now farmers don't have workers to tend to their fields. And now he's just going to tariff the fuck out of everybody, meaning that we have to pay for the cost of everything because he ain't going to pay for it. Everything that he does is to put money in the pockets of billionaires. So if you're not in the billionaire boy club, guess what? You are not going to benefit. This is going to be a hard time for you, boo. You really thought that he wanted to take care of you? Like, why? Why would you think that? This man is a convicted felon. I mean, and it's not like he was charged once. 34 counts, y'all. 34 counts. If that was a black man, you would laugh. Actually, no. If it was a black man, you would actually uphold the Constitution like you should have. Because the 14th Amendment says clearly that anyone who incites an insurrection, a treasonous act, they are disqualified to be the president. But no. You trusted the liar. You trusted a man who put his own vice president's life at risk. And you thought he was going to care about you? Yo. And I'm talking about Karen and Paul right now. They were in Congress. They were on Capitol Hill, barricading themselves because they were in fear of their life. You thought that man was going to protect you and defend you? Oh, okay. How's that working out? Not once has he talked about the price of eggs. Actually, wait, he did. He said, you know, it's very hard to lower the cost of these things after you elected him. So I'm wondering how you're going to benefit now. I'm wondering how you're going to support your family now. Because some of you won't even be in the country. Others of you will lose your job. And as far as taxes, well, we know the tax cuts are for the billionaires. Why would you think this man cared about you when he attacked the country that you supposedly love? Really? How's that working out? I'm just curious. So don't come at black people because you feel some type of way. Like, let's stand together. Honey, we stood together in the voting booth, at the polls. We fought for this country with the only right that we had. We voted for a candidate who actually wanted to support the middle class, who actually had a plan of action. But you sold your soul to the devil himself, to the spawn of Satan himself. And what did he do? Oh, he released the insurrectionist for you. He put MAGA maniacs back on the streets. How is that helping you lower the cost of eggs? How is that helping provide food on your table? This is how you know this man doesn't know shit about the government. The only thing he knows how to do is the basic shit. What am I talking about? Oh, he can sign his name with the pen, but that's about it, my friend. All these executive orders, he's walking around with his chest all stuck out like he's a big man. The only thing he knows how to do is sign his fucking name. He doesn't know anything about the government and the cabinet that he's elected. These are just random people in the media. Random right-wing people to make him look good. Because the one thing that Donald Trump knows how to do is market. Oh yeah, he's not putting anybody else qualified in his cabinet because he's not qualified himself. You think Elon Musk cares about you? With his Hitler salute? And then you want to ignore that too. Oh no, he was grabbing his chest, his heart rather firmly. Really, Bob? How fucking stupid do you think we are? Okay? How fucking stupid do you think we are? Oh, those weren't insurrectionists. Those were just people who were marching through the Capitol and they were touring the premises. Oh, were they? Is that why people died that day? See, you spit on the American flag by voting this man back into the White House. All because you thought he cared about the price of eggs. And I laughed my ass off the other day because I went to the grocery store and I saw the cost of eggs have actually increased substantially. So thank you, America. Because clearly, you don't read the fine print. You don't read the big print. And you don't listen to what this man has said. This is the same person who told you to shoot yourself up with bleach so you can eradicate COVID. Come on, man. Even a preschooler knows better. So the next 4 years are going to be interesting. Because also what he likes to do after he fucks up is then he likes to create a solution. Some of you were flipping out the other day because of TikTok. TikTok was down. Why was it down though? Did you ask yourself that? It's because of some shit he set up. So now he had the audacity to put on his cape and boots and come through like, yo, let me rescue you. Yeah, TikTok, it's a great place. It's a great place now that you guys are paying attention to his ass on there. Now that he has millions of followers. He didn't give a fuck about it before. He wanted to get rid of it. So he creates problems because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And then once he realizes he fucked up, then he wants to put on his cape and boots and play super savior. Where's my pen so I can sign an executive order? Yeah, you voted for this. You voted for this. Veterans are suffering. Hispanics are suffering. There is no demographic that will not suffer under this man's presidency, because everything is going to be more expensive. People are losing benefits, and they're also losing their fucking minds because they have anxiety. I can't even imagine having kids right now. If I had a family right now, I would be so on edge because I would actually have to support other people. And to do that in an economy with a fool running it, it's the most dangerous thing. You are playing games with your own life and the lives of other people. So for those of you who voted for Trump, I hope you know that you did the biggest disservice to this country because you didn't get it the first fucking time. How many times are you going to put your hand in the fucking socket until you realize, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't do that again? A fucking infant has more common sense than y'all. Turns out common sense ain't so common. With that said, do what you can to stay blessed, not stressed, okay? Like, I am seriously praying for this country because there is nothing else I can do. There's nothing else that I can do. I voted not just for me, but for you. I voted for women's rights. I voted for the candidate who would have supported the middle class. I voted for the person who actually recognized Hispanics and the Latino community as people who are deserving to be here just like the rest of us. I voted for a candidate who was actually concerned with uniting us. Bipartisanship, man. Not dividing us. Now that the shit is hitting the fan, some of you want to, you want to look at black people. And you want to point the finger at other people for what they did. No, point the finger at those people who voted this fool into the White House. This is the same man who didn't even acknowledge COVID for months. Didn't even acknowledge it, man. Oh, it's going to pass by like a flu. We lost hundreds of thousands of people because that was so poorly mismanaged. And you didn't get it. And then you put him back in the White House. You put him back in the seat of power, the highest seat of power there is. You fumbled again. Yeah, you fucked up. And I'm so glad that he's only allowed to do 2 terms. Because guess what? Some of your dumb asses would vote him back into the White House again. Oh, well, you know what? That was fun. Yeah, let's keep him around. Did you see the stock market? Yeah, it went up today. It's been going up. What does that have to do with the price of eggs? What does that have to do with your benefits and your check and the security of your children? Good luck with that. And some of you, please just read. Please just read. And if you don't want to read, listen to other people who are actually intelligent. And don't just say, I'm going to stand by this color because that's what everybody else does. No, that's what foolish people do. You need to do your due diligence on every candidate and actually listen to the words that are coming out of their mouths. They will tell you. Actually, no, a lot of them won't. But this fool told you what he was going to do. And it was apparent with a lot of things, he actually didn't even have a plan.
well, we'll figure that out. You know, we'll just, we'll leave it up to the state.
Anyways, all right, I'm done for real, y'all. Stay blessed, not stressed. 1.